We've got a great show in store for you today. Got the Mos Eisley Cantina in Star Wars A New Hope, and you've got Oga's Cantina in Disney's Galaxy's Edge. What do they have in common? Today we're going to talk about it on Things I Love. Today is July 25th. This is show number 20, and I am Mark Eddington, your host here at Things I Love. I'm so excited about today's show. I've been wanting to do this for a while as I'm getting worked up, getting excited about going to Galaxy's Edge as it opens in Disney World. Super excited. And so I want to talk about the differences and the similarities in the two cantinas, the Mos Eisley Cantina and Oga's Cantina. But before we get into that, I want to make sure that you check out last week's TIL PSA, our public service announcement up here in the corner. Did a great show there talking about our new relationship, our new partnership collaboration with Theme Park Brothers. And so you'll want to check that out and hear about all the good stuff that's going to be coming in the future. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Trust me, you're going to love these videos every single week. We talk about Disney and Star Wars and Lego. We just have a good time having fun. There's too much negativity in the world, and we're going to have fun, a lot of positivity here at Things I Love. Hit that bell to be notified of these weekly videos and give us a big thumbs up if you like this video. Well, let's get right into it today. We're talking about the cantinas. Mos Eisley Cantina, Oga's Cantina. What do they have in common? What are their differences? I love both of these cantinas, but specifically in Mos Eisley Cantina, for us super Star Wars fans, it's just one of those amazing places in our hearts, in our minds. In the movies, it stirs up this just wonderful place full of weird creatures and sounds and smells and tastes and just all of that. And so I'm excited to talk about it today. Let's start with Mos Eisley first of all. Let's talk about the first thing there. And the first thing there is that Mos Eisley Cantina is in fact not real.
What?
I know, it's not real. It is fake. It is in the movies. But it seems so real to us fans. And so what they did over at Disney, the Imagineers created this real cantina. So number one for Oga's Cantina is that it is real to kind of reenact what we love about Mos Eisley Cantina. You see, Mos Eisley Cantina, the exterior of it was actually filmed in Ajim, Tunisia. Many of you know that already, but you can check out all kinds of stuff about that online. I'll put some links in the show notes below. The interior action was filmed at Elstree Studios in London, and while several alien close-ups were filmed at Hollywood Center Studios. So it was not real, filmed in the studio and then also outside in Tunisia. But again, Oga's Cantina, completely real. They have reenacted as much as they can of the Mos Eisley Cantina and put that in Disneyland and Disney World so you could actually go to it. All right, number two. Mos Eisley Cantina is actually pretty small. You know, it was a set, so it was actually pretty small. They filmed it from different angles and was able to get to feel bigger and packed a lot of folks in there, a lot of aliens and creatures and stuff in there. But it's actually pretty small. Whereas Oga's Cantina, from all accounts, they say that it's very, very big. It's large. It feels very spacious, even when you get a lot of people in there. And so the real deal over at Oga's Cantina is much bigger than the one for the movies, Mos Eisley Cantina. Number three, the Mos Eisley Cantina is a circular bar. Now, it's not exactly a circle. It's actually more of an oval, but it's also the same over at Oga's Cantina. So they have that in common. But the one at Oga's Cantina, as we said earlier, is much, much bigger. But both bars, kind of a circle, kind of an oval, where you can saddle up around that bar with other folks and just have a great time. So got that circular bar at both places. Number 4 is music. Music plays a huge role in the Mos Eisley Cantina. When you hear Figure and Dan and the Modal Nodes, you hear that. Hear that music, you know that you are in Mos Eisley's Cantina. At least in your heart you are, or in your mind you are. That music just plays a huge role as part of the experience of the Mos Eisley Cantina Well, also, over at Oga's Cantina, it is also a big part of the experience. You've got DJ Rex that they've pulled from Star Tours. You may remember DJ Rex. He is now, doing the tunes over at Oga's Cantina, and so music's a big part. Music's a big part of both experiences. I can't imagine feeling the same way that I do about the Mos Eisley Cantina if it wasn't for the music. And so they were very smart in adding that to Oga's Cantina. Number five. Mos Eisley Cantina is filled with aliens and smugglers and bounty hunters and many other, you can say it with me, scum and villainy. It's filled, and because it's such a small space in the movies, they really packed them in there. Well, over at Oga's Cantina, it's also filled with rabid Star Wars fans and crazy Disney-holics and YouTubers and many more nerds and geeks, present company included. I'm going to be there in mid-September, excited to be there, and I'll be filling the space there. You know, the cast members, they've also got in costume, and they're doing a good job of getting it to feel a lot like Mos Eisley Cantina with the different creatures and various things. Not quite as full of them as Mos Eisley, but it's got a little bit of that same kind of vibe to it. Number 6, one can assume that in Mos Eisley Cantina that they only serve alcoholic drinks. We don't know that for sure, but that's kind of part of the vibe of that place, and one can assume that it's only alcoholic drinks. They've got the blue milk, of course. They've got, which, you know what, now that I think about it, that may not be an alcoholic drink, but a big part of the Star Wars canon there is the blue milk. And then they've got these dry ice drinks where the smoke is billowing off the top of them. And also over at Oga's Cantina, except for in Oga's Cantina, they definitely serve both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. So they've got all kinds of drinks there. And so it's a cantina, right? So you're going to have drinks in both places, all right? Number 7, at Mos Eisley Cantina, there's no time limit. Of course, you can just go in and have your drink and stay and hang out as long as you want to, unless you're a droid. You know, you droids are not allowed in there.
We don't serve their kind here.
What?
You're droids. They'll have to wait outside. We don't want them here.
And then if Wooher gets tired of you, he can kick you out. But in Oga's Cantina, there is actually a 45-minute limit in the one in Disneyland. Now that may change when it comes to Disney World, and we'll make sure that we let you know about that if it does. But right now, there's a 45-minute limit just to make sure that they get everybody in there that they want to get in there. I mean, right now, you have to get a reservation to get into Oga's Cantina, and it is super busy. And so make sure that if you're going to Disneyland, that you get that reservation for Oga's Cantina, and again, be looking online for and check us out back here at Things I Love to find out what's going to happen at Disney World for that. But there is a 45-minute limit at the moment, and so you've got to kind of adhere to that. Number 8, in Mos Eisley Cantina, there is no drink maximum or minimum. You can just drink to your heart's content, as some of those aliens drink so much that they passed out, as we've seen. That's not what they want at Disneyland or Disney World at Galaxy's Edge. And so there's a 2-drink maximum. You can only get 2 drinks. They also want to just make sure that you get in and out of there, that they're rotating the people in and out of there. So 45 minutes, 2-drink maximum. And you also can't walk around Batuu with the drinks from the cantina. You got to drink them in the cantina. Now again, that's at Disneyland. Don't know for sure what's going on at Disney World. We'll let you know what's happening when we hear about that. You can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. We'll be putting stuff on there as well. But there you have it. Those are kind of the 8 things that I found that are similar and different. More than not are similar because they really wanted to do a good job of creating that cantina experience from the movies as much as they could. That's why people want to go, is because they love that cantina in Star Wars: A New Hope, Mos Eisley's cantina, and so Oga's Cantina. I'm excited to be going there in mid-September, and I'll have pictures, I'll have videos, I'll have all kinds of stuff to share with you when we get back from there. But I wanted to kind of wet your whistle a little bit, and mine as well, and talk about it and get us all excited for what's to come. If you've been to Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland already, and you've been to Oga's Cantina and you've had your experience there, would you put some comments down below? We'd love to hear about your experience there, what it's really like, and kind of give us a heads up for the future over at Disney World. What's your favorite part of Mos Eisley Cantina in the movies? You know, who's your favorite alien? What do you remember about that scene? That's a pretty long scene, you know, with Han Solo and Greedo, and who shot first, Han Solo or Greedo? There's the question right there. Well, we could talk for hours about this, but I just wanted to kind of set it out there and get you thinking about it a little bit. Again, if you're new to this channel, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button down below. We're going to be talking about more Star Wars to come in the future, and excited about that. If you liked this video, give us a big thumbs up, and make sure you hit that bell to be notified of these weekly positive videos. All right, well, this is Mark Eddington, just a little bit about me to help you be more you. All right, time for a drink. Thinking about Cantina, getting thirsty. Hopefully I don't do that